हो गया लाइव। चलो बच्चों सभी लोग सीधे बैठ जाओ। एवरीवन सिट इरेक्ट, बैकबोन वेरी स्ट्रेट एंड इरेक्ट। दिस इज माय इंग्लिश, ओके? एवरीवन सिट इरेक्ट। ऑलराइट, bring that beautiful smile on your face. Hey, you brushed your teeth well? Alright, so you should keep showing your teeth regularly. Alright, so now can I ask you something? Yes. Did I give you any homework? Yes. Huh. Oh, सीख रहे, good. What was the question number? सुनना, उधर नहीं दिखते हैं, उधर सिर्फ कमेंट्स दिखते हैं। किसको देख रही तू उधर? देख ले फिर। क्वेश्चन नंबर कौन सा? क्वेश्चन नंबर 39 इज व्हाट यू से? 13 13 you solved it? Okay. Oh, that was a very silly question. I will tell you, a very, very silly question. But did you solve it? Yeah, here we go. Question number 13. Anand purchased. Oh, it's me. Anand purchased goods from Amrita. Who is she? I don't know. The average due date for the payment in cash is 10th of August 2020. Alright? And the total amount due is 67,500. How much amount should be paid by Anand to Amrita if total payment is made on the following date and interest is to be considered at the rate of 12% per annum? So, if the payment is made on average due date, then you have to make the payment of 67,500. You don't have to pay anything extra or you don't have to pay anything less. Okay? सर आप मेरे को कल बाहर दिखे थे शाम को। कंग्रेचुलेशन। कल शाम को अपन कुछ कर रहे थे क्या? नहीं, कुछ नहीं कर रहा था। हाँ, डरने की कोई बात नहीं है। गुड। और वैसे मैं बता दूं सर, मैं सिर्फ क्लास में हूं, बाहर में जो चाहे कर सकता हूं। राइट? हाँ। सर आज अप्रैल वाली बैच का लेक्चर नहीं हुआ क्या? अरे भावेश हुआ है यार, तू कहाँ रहता है? तू यूट्यूब पर आता है और कहीं चला जाता है। देख क्या देखता है पागल, मैं तो था यूट्यूब पर आज, था ना रे? हाँ। So if the payment is made on 25th of August 2020, now 25th of August 2020, I mean you have made the payment late. So when you have made the payment late by how many days, my dear friends? 15 days. So you'll calculate the interest for 15 days. The amount would be 67,500 into 12% into 15 divided by 365, and your answer is 332.366. But Gudiya, February month is not coming in this picture, in this case. So why we should take 366 days? Okay. February is not coming now. The due date is August. And from August, 25th August we are going further. How many days we are going further? 15 days. When February is coming up and you are having 29 days in that, then we'll take 366. Otherwise I think 355 is fine. Is that okay? So alright, though interest is 332, but in case you have taken 366 days, I have got no issue. That could also be the right answer, because actually 2020 has got how many days? 366 days. Is that okay? Yes. Now boys and girls, 30th July. So you have made payment 11 days before. So you'll ask for a discount. How much discount? How many of you have not done the homework? होमवर्क चेक करो आज। मेरे को होमवर्क चेक चाहिए। मुझे आंसर नहीं आ रहा है, मतलब होमवर्क नहीं हुआ है। अगर पकड़े गए ना कभी, इफ यू डोंट डू द होमवर्क एंड इफ यू आर कॉट, देन आई विल कैंसल योर रिसीट। सो ऑलवेज स्पीक ट्रूथ इन माई क्लास। आई वोंट पनिश यू इफ यू स्पीक द ट्रूथ. If you harass us by asking us to check your homework, then I'll harass you as well, because my staff goes through the harassment. You have to raise your hand if you have not done the homework, and if you have done or not done, whatever, you have to speak the truth. Point clear? If you harass my staff because they are going to check the homework, if you harass my staff, the same will be applicable to you. I'll harass you. I'll cancel your receipt. Then even you will have to go through n number of stuff. Okay? So I hope you people will agree. Have you all done the homework? How many of you have not done it? I am again asking. So I asked the question again very carefully, who have not done it? I have never asked who was absent, who was not well. So you should raise a hand, and then maybe when I ask the reason, you can give me the reason. हेलो, व्हाई यू डिड नॉट डू इट? अरे क्यों नहीं किया, हंस क्या रहा है? कर क्या है कर बे, शादी नहीं होती मालूम है कि होमवर्क नहीं किए तो? ठीक है, मेरे पर भरोसा मत रख, पंडित जी को जाके दिखा के आजा कुंडली, बस बोलेंगे सीए नहीं होगा, शादी नहीं होगी, तेरी इच्छा बाकी। 30th जुलाई बेटा, व्हाट इज द इंटरेस्ट? 67,500 इंटू 12% into 11 divided by 365, and your answer is 244.10. Will you add it or subtract? So you'll subtract it. Is that okay? So this would be subtracted, and hence, my dear friend, the first amount would be 67,500. The second amount would be 67,500 plus 333. Can I do 333? 67,833. And I'll say 67,500 minus 244, and it will turn out to 67,256. Now can I tell you something? This answer can be also different. In case you have taken 366 days, I'll tell you you are not wrong. How can you be wrong here? You are not wrong. You are still right if you have taken how many days? 366. I hope you people understood this. See, get into the logics. Institute wants the members or the students who can think, not who can do rattofy. So who can think. So both the answers are right. If you are assuming 365 days, that answer is right. 366 days, that answer is also right. Now go ahead. What was the next question as an homework? You mean 29? एक बच्चा YouTube पर आकर क्या पूछ रहा है पता है? गाइस लेक्चर स्टार्ट हुआ है कि नहीं? मैं बस मुझे बता दो, घर वाले तुम्हें क्या बुलाते हैं? मतलब नाम से बुलाते हैं या डायरेक्ट गाली देकर ही बुलाते हैं? Let's read question number 29. Amar accepted the following bills drawn by a person, by Pawan, on 8th March 2021. Rupees 16,000 for 4 months, 16th March 2021, rupees 20,000 for 3 months, 7th April 24,000 for 5 months, and 17th May 2021, rupees 20,000 for 3 months. He wants to pay all the bills on a single day. Find out this date. Interest is charged 18% per annum, and Amar wants to save 628 rupees by way of interest. Calculate the date on which he has to effect the payment to save the interest of 628. So can I first let me know average due date? हाँ बोलो. You mean 3rd August? Yes. Everyone got the same date? Yes. So if he wants to save the interest, what he has to do? He has to make the payment first or late? He has to make the payment earlier. So beta ji 3rd August 2021 के पहले जाना पड़ेगा. You will have to make the payment earlier. So can I not say 628 is equal to amount into rate into days divided by 365? मजा कर रहा हूँ बेटा, आज तो पर तो बुझी बुझी है थोड़ी सी. ठीक है, 628 multiplied by what is the total amount beta ji? 16 plus 20 is 36, 36 plus 24 is I guess 50. You mean 80,000? Yes. So 80,000 into rate, what is the rate betu? 18%. You mean 18%? Yes. 18 by Ande into days x divided by 365. So 80,000 into 18%. You are right, 14,400 is equal to 628 into x divided by 365. बरोबर है क्या? So can I not say 628 into 365 divided by 14,400? Ille x is equal to how much? 15.91 days, which is nothing but how many days? 16 days. So my dear students, 3rd August was the date. So 3rd August 3 days गए, 3 days gone. Yes or no? Now how many more? 13. So August के पहले कौन सा होता है? July. So 31 minus 13. 18th July is the correct answer. You should make the payment on 18th July. कोई शक? 18th July is the correct answer. Is that okay? Now boys and girls, can I ask you the next question? What is the next question as an homework? No question? Ille? Okay. हाँ, movie. Did you see that movie, Pursuit of Happiness? No? How many of you could see that? Oh, that means you are not aware. Good. I'll give you one more day. Watch that movie. It's a good movie. What is the name of the movie? Let me understand. Pursuit of Happiness. Watch that movie. Very beautiful. Sir, very beautiful. Sir, very beautiful. You know where are serious people? ICU. There is nurse. You are happy, huh? No use. Ille. Because you are serious. Getting my point? Don't be serious. Now, boys and girls, we are going to solve the next problem, and we are there on question number 8. Don't tell it to anyone. Directly come down to the question number 8. 8. Now, listen to me carefully. There could be a case when the amount is receivable and payable to the same person. Okay, anyone has got any business here? Any business? What is the business? Construction company. Somebody raised hand here as well. Yes, what's? Huh? Milk supplier. Anyone else? Yes, beta? Lightings. Yes? Forex trading. Groundnut and sago. Yeah. Come again. Onion. Very good. Yes. Coke. Why? Coke distributor. Yes. Kirana shop. Good. So I'll deal with this girl. What's your good name, beta? Shivanjali. So Shivanjali is supplier of milk, dairy product. So what I do is, I buy the dairy product or I buy the milk from their firm. Is that okay? So I keep getting the milk. Now you tell me, in this scenario, Anand has to make the payment to Shivanjali. Yes or no? Yes. So here Anand is what? Debtor, and Shivanjali is what? Creditor, supplier. I have to pay her. Common sense? And Shivanjali, why are you here? Huh? ही इकडे आली पैसे घ्यायला. अरे बाई, कधी घेतलं मी तुझ्याकडनं? काही खोटं बोलते. इधर काही कोई तू मैं ये पूछ रहा है पैसा लेने के लिए आई बोलती है नालायक. ताई एकदम प्रेमात विचारतोय, तुम्ही इकडे का आलात? मराठी कळते तुम्हाला? इथे शिकायला आलेत. धन्यवाद. So this girl has come in here to learn. Do you think so? I am teaching free? I am sorry for that. So I am not teaching you free. So I want money. Yes, I want chanchan. So in this case, Anand is what? Supplier. Yes or no? Anand is supplier and Shivanjali is what? Debtor. So can I not say here Anand has to make the payment, here Shivanjali has to make the payment. So can I not say with the same person you can have two transactions, one is of the amount receivable and the other one is of the amount payable. Is that okay? Now if I have to calculate an average due date, so I have to consider both the receivable amount as well as payable amount, and we will make the payment of net amount without the loss of interest. So understand, for example, Anand is supposed to make the payment to Shivanjali 4,000 and Shivanjali is supposed to make me the payment of 10,000. So now technically speaking, Shivanjali is going to make me payment of 6,000. So first thing you need to understand that the payment would be net payment. This is common sense. I think we have done it so many times in our life. So you have to make the payment as net. But suppose each one of the payment which Anand was supposed to make to Shivanjali, there is an due date to it. Yes or no? अरे भाई उसका क्या है? Due date. And whatever payment I was supposed to receive from Shivanjali, for that also there is a due date. Yes or no? Now boys and girls, when do I settle the amount? Because both have got a due date, right? Acha, you will settle it at 6,000, everyone understood. But now I am giving you another problem. The another problem is that Shivanjali is supposed to make a payment on a due date, not today. Both the transactions are not happening today. So for example, if today I have to pay her 10,000, today she has to pay me 10,000, I have to pay her 4,000, we can settle it at 6,000 today. But suppose she is going to make me the payment after 1 month or 2 months, and I am supposed to make her payment after 10 days. I am supposed to make her payment after 10 days. I am supposed to receive from her after 2 months. Are you getting my point? Now the due dates are different. Do you think so there is an interest component? Yes or no? So if I settle the amount today, so I mean she will say, but then I was supposed to pay after 2 months. Why are you asking the payment right now? Are you getting my point? So now I am going to teach you something wherein I will be able to explain you to calculate the average due date for receivable and payable net off amount. What are we going to do? Receivable and payable net off amount. Have you all understood? So let's come down to the question number 8. I'll explain you. No one is going to be very fast. You are going to be slow, steadily first, understand the concept and then we'll execute it. Question number 8. Boys and girls, can I tell you something? Maintain a beautiful smile. Manoj had following bills receivable and bills payable. Science background student, a very simple thing I'll tell you. Receivable means the amount was supposed to be received. Bills payable is the amount supposed to be paid as per Negotiable Instrument Act, which you will understand it in the bills of exchange. So right now we are having two stuff. One is money receivable and the other one is money payable. Payable against Sohan, so the same person. So I am supposed to receive the money, I am supposed to make the payment to the same person named as Sohan. Calculate ADD when the payment can be received or made without any loss of interest. So can you please understand how many bills receivable we have got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 bills receivable and I have got how many bills payable? 3 bills payable. Do you all agree? Now first thing, you let me know how much is the bills receivable. Take the total. 3000 plus 2500 is 5500 plus 6000 is 11500 plus 1000 is 12500 and then 1500 is 14000. Is that okay? So I have got 14,000 is amount to be received. Now boys and girls, what about the bills payable? 5 or 11. 11,000. So you tell me, can I not say I am going to receive net 3,000? Say yes. Yes. Now comes the question, when should I receive net 3,000? When should I receive net 3,000? So there has to be a date and that date is called as average due date. So let me explain you the average due date. Now what do we do? Can I calculate the due date? So due date 1/6 plus 3 months, so 1/9. So can I not say 4/9/20? गांव वालों मेरे सवालों का देते क्या अभी जवाब कि गाना गा गा के सड़ाऊं. So 5, 6 plus 3 months. How many is that? 8, 9, 20. Is that okay? Now next 9, 6 plus 1 month. 12, 7, 20. 12, 6 plus 2 months. 15th August आ रहा है. क्या लेंगे? 14th August. झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा. 15 अगस्त को गाते ना तुम? Public holiday, sir. So because public holiday, we have to go one day before. Agreed? हाँ. Next. 26 plus 3 months. 29. 9 में 3 ऐड गया. 23. 9. 20. Happy? Now what about this? 29, 5 plus 2 months, so 7. So can I not say 29, 7? Add 3 days, so it will become 1, 8, 20. मैं नहीं कर रहा है, तुम करो. आ रहा है तो छोड़ो, नहीं तो छोड़ दो. Why I should do it? You do it. Due date, you tell me. Second due date. All right. So 6 plus 3 is 9. So can I not say 6, 9, 20? Yes. What about the last date? 9, 6 plus 1 is 9, 7. 9, 7 plus 1 is? 9, 7 plus 1 is? 9, 7. 9, 7 plus 3 is 12, 7, 20. Now, this is wrong. Huh? 6 September is a public holiday. No, sudden holiday. So 6, 5, 7. 6, 5, 7. 7. You have to go to the next date, sir. So you are such a cutie pie. 7, 9, 20. Agreed? Now, dear students, let me ask you something. Everyone pin drop silence. Which is the smallest date amongst all this 8 date? Smallest. Smallest, you understand? Small. Smallest date. 12, 7. Suppose here there is a common date. Suppose if there would not have been a common date. 11/7 would have been there. You would have taken 11/7 as base date. Whatever is the smallest date. Hey, Bhagad. क्या कर रहा है? पीछे क्या देख रहा है? तू ही कर रहा था ना. जल्दी नहीं सोने का. Hey bhai, whichever is the smallest date. What is the smallest date? 12/7. Suppose it had been 11/7, then we would have taken 11/7. Do you all agree? All right. Now, how do I calculate the average due date? Shall we see it? Here we go. So I'll write down first one, competition of average due date. No hurry, no hurry. Average due date. So first heading I'll write down bills receivable. And in bills receivable I'll write down first date, then due date. Acha, due date. Can I write down due date first? Due date. Then amount. Then number of days. Number of days from base date. And product. I'll tell you what is the mistake the student commit. So for example, I'll write down all the due dates. Do you know the due dates? Can you please write it down, all those due dates, and let me know? 4/9, 8/9, 12/7, 14/8, 23/9. Can you click a photograph? In fact, click a photograph. Jay Thakkar is saying one due date is wrong, sir. It will be 1/7/2020. ये 1/8 को 1/7 बोल रहा है. नो, 29/5 plus 2 months is 29/7. Then you have got 30, 31 and 1. So 1st of August is the right answer. Is that okay? So now boys and girls, please check the answer. Now can you please tell me the due date? 4/9/20. Okay, next. 8/9/20. Then 12/7/20. Then 14/8/20. Then 20, 23/9/20. Okay. Can I have the amount, friends? So the amount is 3,000, then 2,500, then 6,000, then 1,000, then 1,500. Now similarly, I will also write down something called as B, bills payable. Bills payable. Can I have the due date? Okay, just a minute, and then I'll write down amount, then number of days from base date, and product. Okay, can you please tell me the date? 1/8, then B2 7/9/20, then 12/7/20. Can I have the amount, please? 2,000, 3,000 and 6,000. I want your complete undivided attention here. Okay. What you have to do is, in this whole scenario, you have to find out the lowest date. What is a common mistake with what a student does? He finds out the base date in the first case and he will find out a different base date in the second case. Try and understand, this is the same problem with the same person. So base date has to be common between both of them, receivable as well as payable. You cannot have two different base date here. You can have any base date, but it has to be common. Is that okay? So you cannot take two different, or you cannot consider two different base date here, single base date. So now what is the lowest date? Here luckily 12/7/20 is the lowest. So I'll consider that as the base date. Agreed? So now, ऐसा नहीं बैठते, पैसे लगते उसके extra. 12/7/20. So boys and girls, 4/9/20, from 12/7/20 to 4/9/20. So 31 minus 12. Become aggressive. That is your career. Keep giving me the date, number of days. I am not doing it, boss. Become aggressive. You showed how many? First one is 54. So you want me to give the breakup? Okay, I'll give you the breakup. So 31 minus 12, 19, plus 31 plus 4. How much? 54. Jump here. 19 plus 31 plus 8. 58. 0. Then 19 plus 14. 33. And 19 plus 31 plus 23. 73. Is that okay? So boys and girls, 3000 into 54. 1,62,000. Then 2,500 into 58. 1,45,000. 6,000 into 0 is 0. 1,000 into 3 is 33,000. And 1,500 into 73. 1,09,000. 500. Happy? Now if I have to take the total, 1,09,500 plus 33,000 plus 1,45,000 plus 1,62,000, and the total turns out to 4,49,500. Do you all agree? Yes. I hope you people have understood so far. Is that okay? Yes. Similarly, boys, I'll have to take 1/8/2020. Right? What are the number of days from the base date and what is the base date, beta? 12/7. Can I have the amount, please? First one, 19 plus 1, 20. 19 plus 31 plus 7. 57. 19,990. 2,000 into 20, friends, it is 40,000. And 3,000 into 57 is how much, my dear students? 1,71,000. And what shall be the total? 4,000 plus 1,71,000 will turn out to 1,75,000. I hope you have understood. Now, I will call this as the first one, product receivable. Because this is bills receivable, this amount is also what? Receivable. Say yes. Yes. And similarly, I am calling it as what? Product payable. And can you please tell me how much is that? 1,70,000. Oh. So this is called as what? Product payable, and amount is also what? Payable. Agreed? So now figure it out whether the amount is receivable or payable first. So what is the total first? Receivable. There is some mistake or what? 2,11,000. Is that okay? Alright, I am so sorry. We had to take 40,000, I took 4,000. Now can you please tell me what is the amount receivable total? 3 plus 2, 14. And whether the amount is receivable or payable, how much is that? 11,000. Agreed? So beta ji, you first tell me whether the amount is receivable or payable. Very difficult question, nahi? Hey, so difficult. Come on, ratify. Amount is receivable or payable? Receivable. Everyone understood, sir? Yes. I didn't understand. How is it is receivable? Amount receivable is 14,000 and amount payable is 11,000. So I can say that 3,000 is receivable. So I say, dear student, ADD is equal to base date plus minus summation product, but I'll say net product, divide by net amount receivable. So now net amount could be receivable or it could be payable. So you need to decide only on one thing. 449,500 minus 2,11,000. Similarly, you will have to do 14,000 minus 11,000. You can do vice versa also. So 11,000 minus 14,000, the answer is going to remain the same only. So, but the plus sign will become minus or whatever. So I am saying 14,000 minus 11,000. What is the net product? Base date was 12/7/20 plus net product kitna bitu? Can I not say 4,49,500 minus 2,11,000 divide by 14,000 minus 11,000. Are you understanding this thing? I took net product, I took net amount. Yes or no? Yes. So boys and girls, it turns out to 12,720 plus 449,500 minus 2,11,000. 2,38,500 divided by 14,000 minus 11,000. 3,000. So 12,720 plus how many days? 79.5. So can I not say 79.5 days, which is equal to 80 days? So beta ji, if I have to tell 12, 7 plus 80 days, so I'll say 80 minus 19. July gone, 31. August gone, 30. September gone kya? So 80 minus 19 minus 31 minus 30. 30th September 2020 is the date on which you should settle the amount of 3,000. You should receive 3,000 rupees on what date? 30th September without the loss of interest to either of the parties. Have you understood? Yes. So this question is illustration number 6 in your module. So I would like to show you the presentation of this, and I want everyone to follow the same presentation. बना के क्यों बिगाड़ा रे, बिगाड़ा रे नसीबा. दिसतंय का काय हे? Is this the question? Yes. So did I take the base date as 12/7? Yes. Here also I took the base date as 12/7? Yes. So let us take the base date at 12/7 and then you calculate for bills receivable and bills payable. So did we take 449,500 and 2,11,000? Yes. So excess of products, bills receivable or bills payable, 238,500. Excess of bills receivable or bills payable. So what you have to do is, once you follow a process, bills receivable minus bills payable, you take that, and for product also bills receivable, that is product receivable minus product payable. You did the same thing, na? 14 minus you did how much? 11. So same you have to do, bills receivable minus bills payable product. Yes or no? So boys and girls, here you can see 79.5 approx. So 30th September, on 30th September, Sohan has to pay Manoj 3,000 to settle the account. Yes or no? Yes. Have you all understood? Yes. Crystal clear? So now you tell me which format do you want to follow? The one which I have written or the one the module has written? Module. अच्छा लिखा है मैंने भी. I also wrote proper. नहीं मैं मेरा वाला इसी दिखाएगा. So right. Competition of average due date. Yes. इतना सीरियस क्यों रहती है छोरी? नाम क्या है तेरा? कौन सा? अब इतना सीरियस नाम रखेगी तो हमको डर लगेगा ना. क्या नाम है तुम्हारा? C. Okay, Chakshika. And what does that mean? Chanakya related? No. Beautiful eyes. Chakshika. Good. Good, very good. So how many of them spells your name correctly? Very less, na? Yeah, so I was not at fault, okay? Just wanted to prove that point. सर एडीडी कंप्लीट होने में कितने दिन लगेंगे? बस अभी से 1 घंटा और. रुक जा थोड़ी देर, बाद में मिल लेगी वो. रुक जा. Competition of average due date, and you write down the bills receivable. Why I don't prefer module is they don't give this calculation, and this calculation is very helpful when you solve consecutive problems. So if you see 19 plus 31 plus 4, you don't have to do it again. You now understand 19 has to be taken in the next case. 19 plus 31 plus, and one day here and there, and you lose all 5 marks, either 0 marks or 5 marks in this question. Yes or no? So I don't prefer generally module formatting. तुमको देखा तो ये ख्याल आया जिंदगी धूप तुम घना छाया आज फिर दिल ने एक तमन्ना की। तुमने एक बड़ा अच्छा मजाक सुनाऊं क्या तुमको? एक बंदे का नाम है बॉयफ्रेंड, उधर लिखा है बॉयफ्रेंड, और वो क्या कर बोल रहा है इधर, हे गाइस। अबे बॉयफ्रेंड है, कम से कम दूसरा तो बोलता। चीप लोग। Aditya Gupta, don't worry beta, even if it is taking more than 18 minutes, still you are able to do it. That's okay, that's okay. So don't worry Aditya. Aditya, be very strong, be very strong. संतोष, चाय पीने का वापस हूँ, मज़ा नहीं है चाय में। हाँ हाँ, चाय। Shall I scroll it? Yes sir. So you copy everything, huh beta? Don't calculate anything on your own. This is very new, okay? If you copy only, then you will be successful. So copy everything. Everything, including those ticks. Try and see if you have got red pen. So use red pen also. भाई मजाक कर रहा हूँ, मत कर लियो। आप सीए हो, तेरे को बताने की इच्छा नहीं है। Shall I scroll it down? Copy, 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 copy. छापो, 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 धपा धप छापो। You have to write down the heading bills payable, okay? Bills payable. Shall I scroll down? So average due date is equal to base date plus minus net product. The keyword is net product. So while calculating net product, remember one thing, when you are subtracting from bills receivable to bills payable, you have to follow the same process for the amount as well as for the product. So when I said that the amount was 14,000, I subtracted from 14,000, 11,000, I got 3,000. And similarly from the net product receivable, which was equal to how much? 4,49,500, I subtracted 2,11,000. It could so happen, please understand this, it could so happen that rather than 2,11,000, it could have been 5 lakh. Suppose, still you would have subtracted 449,500 minus 5 lakh and the figure would have been what? Negative. You would have written it as negative. Say yes. Yes. Have you understood? Yes. So once you decide from product receivable to product payable, subtract in the same fashion. Say yes. Yes. So now do it. Achha, for those unfortunate people who don't have their attention, you don't have to write this. This is the next question. Now read the question again once you have done with this and tell me who has to pay whom. So how do you understand this? Soham has to pay. Manoj had following bills receivable. So Manoj was supposed to receive and Sohan is supposed to pay, and you have understood that the receivable amount is more. So what you can do is you can write either of the ways. You can write down on average due date, that is on 30th September, Manoj should receive or Sohan should pay, either of the thing. Is that okay? So shall we write down that line, last line? How many of you are still writing? Okay, write it down. Be quick. Then I'll dictate that line. Write down. Why don't you see through your lens? I mean, why did you buy this spec when you look it like this? I mean, it's of no use, right? मजाक कर रहा हूँ गुड़िया. क्या नाम है आपका? मृण भाई. तुला त्रास होतो? मजा केली तर नाही ना? हाँ. खुश राहायचं. Shall we write it down now? So on 30th September 2020, Sohan should pay Manoj. Sohan should pay Manoj. Sohan should pay Manoj. How much rupees? How many rupees? 3,000. Sohan should pay Manoj rupees 3,000 to settle the account. To settle the account. Is that okay? So dear students, can I ask you to revise and let me know how did you do it? Please tell me. What do we first do? We assume the base date. Base date would be common? Okay, then what do we do? We assume the base date. Then what do we do? For bills receivable, for bills payable. For both, we use the same base date. We calculate product receivable, we calculate product payable. Then what happens is, you take the net of the amount. Do you all agree? And the ADD, the formula now changes slightly. It becomes ADD is equal to base date plus minus summation product. But summation net product divided by summation net amount, and you calculate the ADD and just revise again who is supposed to make payment to whom. So in this case, Sohan was supposed to make the payment. Just write down that statement that Sohan is supposed to make the payment to whom? Manoj. So tell me, will you be able to do such questions? Yes. Are you sure about it? So boys and girls, you all are requested to run through. You want to do one exam question first? Or a practice? Directly exam question or practice question? Exam question directly. Alright. So jump down to question number 20. It was asked in Jan 21. And just read the question and let me know in case you can solve it, so that I'll put on the timer. अच्छा सुन लो ना एक बार इधर पूरी class. This question is similar. I don't mind you not solving within the time. That's not a problem. But not trying is a problem. If you're not able to do is not a problem, but not trying to do is a problem. So you should put up in your all efforts to do it. So I'll just read the question, and I would request you to have a kind attention that 15th August is a holiday and 10th September is also a sudden holiday. So you know what you have to do about that. Is that okay? And your time starts now. You have to solve within 9 minutes. Kya betu? Yeah, this is bills payable. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, buddy. Hey, this is bills payable. नीचे भी वो नीचे वाला बिल्स पेबल है, गाउटिया है, गाउटिया है. कैसा फॉर्मेटिंग करते हैं? सॉल्व करने की स्पीड कैसे बढ़ाए सर? फर्स्ट थिंग इज हैव अ पॉजिटिव माइंडसेट. सेकंड थिंग इज प्रैक्टिस. फर्स्ट बिलीव दैट यू कैन डू इट. विदाउट बिलीफ नथिंग कैन बी अचीव्ड. Aman bhai, thank you. Oh, 5 minutes over, huh? You have got only 4 minutes, those who want to complete it in time. Amol Suryavanshi, on SPC website, you have got an what I can say, 8 September. Lovely. What's your good name, bro? Kunal. Very good. I'm proud of you, son. So, doubts, how do you ask it? So, you have got a tab on SPC website. So, you go there and you ask your doubt, and within 24 hours, the doubts are resolved. 8 September is the call? No, somebody else also got the answer? 7th minute going on. Storm Aniket, there was a lecture, beta. Where were you? Eighth minute is about to get completed. 27th September is what you are getting the call. Okay, let us see what is the right answer. 26th September, very good. So 3 different people, 3 different answer. Very good. I am proud of you. Boyfriend, you cannot make the payment to me directly. You have to make the payment to the SPC. So you make the payment there. 9th October, very good, beta. I mean, I'm proud of you people. You have got the whole capability to, capacity. To get each one of you can get a different date, right? इतनी ज़्यादा विविधता है आप में. Yes. Very good. 26 September. At least one date matched. Couple of you matched 26 September, right? Girls, where are you यार? उधर 11 September आ रहा है. Nalaik. हाँ. 26 September. Good. Manchar, proud of you. Manchar confident रहती है हमेशा एकदम. I think Manchar should be right. 28 September. Very good. और किसी को निकालना है तो देख लो 11 सितंबर 12 सितंबर. हाँ 26 सितंबर. 365 डेज है, देख लो एक एक जिसको जो जो सिलेक्ट करना है. वेरी गुड. 26 September. Very good. So now there are only 9 seconds left with you. 3, 2, 1, 0. So 9 minutes over. Now I am giving you another 2 minutes. Be fast. I said you. कितना बेटा? 7th September. Okay, Pilludi. Good. Yes, what is your answer? हंस क्या रही है नलायक? आंसर बता पगली ही. 26 September. 26 September. 26 September. 26 है 28. 28. 9 September. किसी का 31 September आ रहा है क्या देखो? आता है तो देख लो. I mean, that is also a good thing to do. अंशिका वर्मा 26 सितंबर है. यस गुंडी तेरा क्या है? 26 सितंबर. गुड. यस ठाकुर साहब आपका क्या है? 17 अक्टूबर. लव यू ब्रो. गुड. 26 सितंबर. हाँ 23 सितंबर. गुड. 26 हाँ 27 सितंबर. गुड. 26 सितंबर. गुड. तुम्हारा क्या है गुंडी? 24 सितंबर. मतलब तुमको ऐसा बुरा लगता होगा ना कि भाई इसके जैसे मैच नहीं करने का, अपने को अलग दिखने का है. गुड. यस गुड. कितना है आपका? 27 सितंबर. 26 सितंबर. ऑल राइट. So now, boys and girls, we are left with another 15 seconds, and after that 2 minutes will also be over. And I'll ask you how many of you have done it. Whether correct or wrong, we'll see it later on. Three, two, one, zero. So now you tell me how many of you have done it. At least done it. Correct or wrong, we'll check. How many of you are yet to do it? बहुत टाइम लगा रहे भाई, बहुत टाइम लगा रहे. फिर क्या करूं, दिखाऊं कि नहीं दिखाऊं आंसर? शुड आई शो यू द आंसर और नॉट? शैल आई? ऑलराइट, सो प्लीज चेक. सो दिस क्वेश्चन वाज आस्क्ड इन व्हाट? Jan 21. एवरीवन बी agile and alert and please check the answer. Jan 21. शुरू हो जाओ. चोरी बात नहीं करते. Okay, this is the question for 5 marks. Okay, so that's the reason I told you that it is for 9 minutes. So 5 multiplied by 1.8. Here is the answer, sir. Sir, ille answer here. Where is the answer? Here. Bills receivable. So first one, you took 12/6/19. So what is the due date? 15/9/20. Is that correct? First tell me those things. First check. Then the next, 13/8/20. Yes. Then 18/10/20. Yes. Then 14/8/20. Yes. And then 31/8/20. Yes. Boys and girls, girls and boys. Then when I go ahead, it says 38/20. Yes. 11/9/20. Yes. And 13/8/20. Yes. How many of you committed a mistake in this part? Mistake. What was the mistake? 11/9 में प्रीवियस डेट लिया, एंड इट इज एन इमरजेंसी हॉलीडे. भाला ले और दया मत करना ऐसा. हाँ, और कौन है? हाँ भाई, 15 अगस्त ले लिया. तुझे भाला लेकर क्या करना है मालूम है? अब बताऊंगा नहीं, अगली बार कहाँ घुसेड़ना है. हाँ, और कौन है भाई? मिस्टेक. हाँ बेटा, क्या मिस्टेक करी? मिस्टेक कहाँ करी? 9 सितंबर क्या गलती किया? हाँ, और बच्चा, ये कैसे लोग रहे तुम? पढ़ाई करते हो कि क्या करते हो यार? हाँ, इधर कौन है? हाँ, काय मिस्टेक केली ताई? गुड. हाँ, कैलकुलेशन ऑफ प्रोडक्ट. हाँ बेटा, कितना लिया? अच्छा, और कौन है इधर? बेस डेट रॉन्गली. हाँ गुड़िया. सी आई टेल यू बेटा, हाथ जोड़कर विनती कर रहा हूं. नोइंग, सी आई टेल यू, रिमेंबर दिस फ्यू थिंग्स ऑफ द लाइफ. ए झंडू, इधर ध्यान दे. क्या है? आई टेल यू वन थिंग. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू नो रनिंग? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू नो रनिंग? आई आस्क्ड हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू कैन रन. सिंपल क्वेश्चन. ये सोच क्या रही है बे? भाग सकती है क्या ढोकली? हमें वापस क्वेश्चन पूछता है उसके लिए. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू कैन रन? लेट मी सी इफ एनीवन्स हैंड इज डाउन. ओके, सो एवरीवन कैन रन. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव रन द मैराथन? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव वन इट? सो नाउ प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, रनिंग everyone knows it. Everyone knows how to run, but how to win a marathon is a different ball game. Please understand one thing. knowing is not sufficient, executing is important. So what mistake you people did was, you already knew it. See, didn't you know that when there is an emergency holiday, you have to take the next succeeding day? How can you commit a mistake? Don't you know the number of days in each month? Yes. So how can you calculate, how can you do the calculation mistake? Now, you took up a base date as wrong. How can you do that? Already being explained that lowest date has to be taken as the base date. Yes or no? How can you commit mistake? You cannot. You have to be that aggressive. The competition outside is very cutthroat. They are not going to, have sympathy on you just because you know it. No, knowing is not sufficient. You should be able to execute it well. I hope you people understand this really well. Is that okay? So boys and girls, let's go further and understand. So what is the lowest date here? I think 13th August is the lowest date. Yes or no? See, even if it is not common, it's fine. You have to take which date? Lowest date. So when I take 13/8 lowest date, so what are the number of days? 33 first case. How did you calculate 33? I'll just explain you that. 31 minus 13 is equal to 18 plus 15. Say yes. Then 0, then 66, then 1, and then 18. Similarly, 17, 29, 0. Say yes. Did you have amount 18,700 receivable and 12,700 payable? So what is the net amount? 6,000. 18,700 minus 12,700. And then you calculated the product. I hope the product is 442,500 and the product is 178,900. So 442,500 minus 178,900. What is the answer? 178,900. So what is the answer? 263,600. Do you all agree? So beta ji, what is my formula now? My formula is average due date is equal to base date, that is 13th August, plus summation net product, that is 442,500 minus 178,900 divided by 18,700 minus 12,700, that is how much? 6,000. Say yes. And how many days did you get? How much you said? 44, 43.94 days. And what is the date? 26th September 2020. So congratulations to those who got 26th September 2020. And on 26th September, Rajesh has to pay Mahesh. Can you make it out? Rajesh has to pay Mahesh. Where do you make it out? Yeah, Mahesh had the following bills receivable. So logically, Mahesh is supposed to receive, and who is supposed to make the payment? Rajesh. So Rajesh will pay Mahesh. Do you all agree? Any query so far? So do you want to copy this, or you will be able to solve it now? How many of you are solving still? Let me understand. How many of you are solving? So you want time? You will be able to do it at home? So can I give you one more challenge? Alright, here is a challenge. I'll give you a little difficult now. Difficult as in, for you to, I'll give more multiple emergency holiday, public holiday, okay? So you all are expected to come down to the question number 22. See, if I solve, you will always be getting 100% times the correct answer. But that's not our purpose. You should be able to get the answer independently, and that's the reason I'm asking you to practice in front of me. So we are there on question number 22. So shall I start the timer? Shall I? And your time starts now. कोई बातें नहीं करेगा. Everyone is going to start doing it. Be quick. झोपून जा क्या आमऱ्या, झोप येते तर. झोप की तिकडे आडवा हो. Those who are learning in English, especially South Indian students, whenever I speak in Marathi or Hindi, it is not related to class. It is not related to academics. This is my mother tongue in which I speak to my colleagues or my staff. So you don't have to bother and worry about that, okay? Third minute going on, those who just completed the format. You are slow. You cannot take so much of the time to complete the format. Third minute going on. So you invested 33% of your time only in format. Beta, 7 minutes over. Only 2 minutes left. Those who want to complete it in timer. डन सर. आदित्य गुप्ता, गिव मी द आंसर यार. क्या डन डन बोल रहा है नलायक गधेड़े. एंड गिविंग स्माइलिंग इमोजीज होपलेस. गिव मी द आंसर. Oh, what is the answer? Oh, we are left with 15 seconds. Yes, what is the answer? Anyone in the face-to-face class? Nine minutes over, granted 2 more minutes. आराम से कर बेटा. क्या है, बाल हाल सवार ले पूरे गुंडी. Twelfth minute going on. No, 11th. First September. Let me see the answer. 1st September 20 is the call. कर ले, थोड़ा मत देख मेरा. बोल आंसर क्या है. 2 मिनट क्या है इधर, मेरे पास है नहीं उतना टाइम. तब तक तो मामा बनकर क्या है, अभी तो नाना बनने की फितरत में भाई. कौन सा क्वेश्चन नंबर कर रहे थे तुम. ले 2 अगस्त है इधर. ईशा तोषनेवाल 2 अगस्त. आपका आंसर गलत है. ले 11 मिनट. यस मंचर, आई न्यू इट. यार कॉन्फिडेंट गर्ल. 27 जुलाई. अफसोस, ये गलत जवाब. 2 अगस्त इज द राइट आंसर. हाँ कर ले, पूरी बातें खत्म कर लेना. क्या नाम तेरा, सी से जो भी, पूरी बातें खत्म कर लेना बेटा, कुछ छोड़ना मत. First August, wrong answer, sir. प्रथमेश गायकवाड़, आदित्य गुप्ता, बॉयफ्रेंड। यार बॉयफ्रेंड तेरा नाम नहीं पड़ेगा यार, मेरे बड़ा गंदा लगता है मुझे। ईशा तोशनीवाल, वेरी गुड। आदित्य गुप्ता, वेरी गुड, आई एम प्राउड ऑफ यू सन आदित्य गुप्ता। फर्स्ट अगस्त आ रहा है तो मार्क्स कट जाएंगे ना बेटू। अब जब आंसर जो है वही बताऊंगा ना मैं, मेरे को क्या मजा आ रहा है क्या? वाई विल आई टेल यू द रॉन्ग आंसर? लवली पीपल, बी क्विक। अच्छा, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव कंप्लीटेड इवन द आंसर इज रॉन्ग? इवन इफ द आंसर इज रॉन्ग, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव कंप्लीटेड? ऑलराइट, सो बी क्विक, बी फास्ट। आंसर इज रॉन्ग बेटा। मंचर, पार्ट 2, व्हाट्स योर आंसर? तू मंचर पार्ट 3 आहे, पार्ट 2 बाजूला बसली आहे ना. मंचर पार्ट 2 ठीक आहे, कुठली आहे ते सांगत नाही का आंसर? हाँ बेटा क्या बोल रहा है? आ गया 2 अगस्त, 2 अगस्त ना? हाँ गुड. एक बच्चा बोल रहा है कि सर नाम पढ़ो ना प्लीज़, और नाम क्या रखा मालूम है? ससुर का पजामा. भाई साहब तू एक बार सोचना शांति से, तेरी अभी बोलूँ नहीं मुझे पता है. ठीक है, अच्छी जगह है तू, जा वहाँ पे और रहे थोड़े दिन. 1 अगस्त, सॉरी सर, सॉरी 2 अगस्त है हमारा आंसर. 2 अगस्त इज द राइट आंसर. शैल आई शो यू द आंसर नाउ? अच्छा मुझे एक बात तो बताओ, पेन्स डाउन. सो in your CA studies this will happen, you know, you'll feel little less confident, and I have to take you through this path. Why I have to take you through this path? Because what will happen if it directly happens in the exam, then it is going to create a problem. So let this happen, don't get discouraged. As long as you are practicing, even if you get the wrong answer, but still you are practicing, you are aware that I am not able to do it in time, and the ball game of the CA is altogether different than 11th and 12th. It is a little difficult game. Have you understood one more thing, that either you get 0 marks or full marks, right? You now understand that it needs to be better that be completely focused while you are solving, so that you don't commit a silly mistake. Are you getting these points? So these are the points which becomes very relevant when you are solving the CA course. So you don't worry in case, even if you are not able to get the right answer, still you are learning, still you are getting the right point. Okay, and I have got the whole time on this earth. I'll tell you, we are yet to learn for another 4-5 months, so within which you will start getting the right answer. In fact, I'll tell you, and I swear by my profession, I don't lie by this. This is the particular place which I have loved the most, and I won't lie. I have not given the timer so very fast to any batch. This is the first batch where I have introduced the timer immediately, and that too, I think we are doing this 4th or 5th question on timer. Earlier also we did it. So I haven't introduced timer any which ways. So I know that the timer creates a lot of stress on you, because when you solve this question at home, everyone gets the same answer, you see. So when I give the questions as an homework, so suppose if I give some questions as an homework, everyone is going to get the same answer. Why? Because you get ample time to do it. But it's not about that ample time. You have to do it within the given time. Okay. So now let me give you a very good story for this. So once there was a heart surgeon. So heart surgeon came to repair his vehicle. Repair his 2-wheeler. Everyone should listen this. Hey छोरी, सीधे बैठ जा, बात नहीं करेगी. अरे बात क्या, लिखेगी नहीं. अंदर क्या है, मैं भी इम्पोर्टेंट है, भरे आदमी में भी. गुड़िया सुन ना बेटा, वो हो जाएगा सॉल्व. इट्स ओके. चश्मा तेरे पीछे. अब समझ में आ गया किसको बात कर रहा हूँ? पीछे तो बाबा है, तो तू ही है. ठीक है. सो आई होप यू डोंट हैव एनी अदर कंफ्यूजन. सुनना क्या है, हो जाएगा. क्या लिख कर अब क्लर्क बन जाते लोग, बिना सोचे समझे लिखते. व्हेन यू राइट विदाउट थिंकिंग, ईदर यू बिकम सेक्रेटरी और क्लर्क. यू वांट टू बिकम सेक्रेटरी? सो नाउ लिसन टू मी नाउ. सो वंस देयर वाज अ डॉक्टर हु वेंट टू रिपेयर हिज motorcycle. So this fellow, the one who used to repair the motorcycle, was very well known to this doctor, and the doctor was the what I can say, the doctors who, wants racing and all this kind of a stuff. So he was a very ruck kind of a stuff, he used to do all the sporting events and all. So the vehicle got a little damaged, vehicle got, little bad. So then this fellow started boosting him up, the mechanic. He said, you and me, we both do the same job. You are an heart surgeon and you take care of the heart. And I am the surgeon of this vehicle, I take care of the vehicle. We both look at the petrol or the blood supplies regularly in the body or petrol in the vehicle, right? And I have been doing absolutely the same thing, removing the blockages out of this, that. You are also doing the same thing. But you are paid so very heavy and I am paid so very less. So then the doctor said one very beautiful thing. You are right, whatever we do, in fact if you learn it, it is the same mechanism, because body is also an engine and that is also an engine. He said only do one thing. Repair the vehicle when it's running. Repair the vehicle when it is running, when it is on. That is the difference between you and me. And he said, I do it within the given time. So when you remove the stem of the heart, then you have to replace it with something else within the given time bracket. Only then the person survives. So if you remove it, oh, I am hungry, let's have vada pav, then I'll do it. No. So you have to fit in again within the same time. Okay? And that's the crux of the life, sir. You get paid not for knowing. You get paid for getting it done within the given time, within the pressure. Is that okay? So I still remember when I was very young, Bala Sahib Thackeray was going to get operated on heart. You know who is Bala Sahib Thackeray? Yes. Yeah, very great personality of Maharashtra. Gem of a person. The way he used to speak and all, and he had an ardent followers all over Maharashtra. So when he was going to get operated, you know what the doctor was scared of? If something goes wrong, then he's gone. And he was the best doctor, That's the kind of a stress can do to the best doctors as well. Of course, he was successful, but he had that fear. He expressed this very clearly when he was in an interview. You getting my point? So please understand one thing. Keep your stress aside and try and do it within the time. So even if you are getting wrong, it's fine. It's not killing anyone, right? So even if it is taking time, it's fine. So I don't want you to lose on your confidence. Huh? You promised me that. Huh? Even if you get 40 wrong answers in a row and you are not able to complete, still something which you should not lose is the confidence. Because if you have lost the confidence, then everything is gone. Is that okay? That's one thing that we cannot give it up. You have to keep it, maintain it with yourself. Is that okay, Gundu? Yeah. और फास्ट लिखते बिना सोचे समझे उसको कौन बोलते हैं? सेक्रेटरी, क्लर्क. डिक्टेट इट फॉर मी ऐसा बोलते हैं ना वो मूवी देखी तुमने? ठुकरा के मेरा प्यार, देखिए वो मूवी? शादी में जरूर आना. हाँ, there is where he says, write a letter for me, and she starts scribbling down. Hopeless girl, without even thinking. So we were there on what? Which is this question here? 22 was asked where? Illustration 7. So I will open the ICI module for you. ठुकरा के मेरा प्यार मेरा इंतकाम देखेगी. किधर है यार? Can you see average due date where it is? हाँ, here it is. Oh, ille. Illustration number 6. 7. Okay, you have this 7. All right. So first one, can you tell me what is the receivable amount? 400 plus 750 plus 1000 plus 1250 plus 800. How much it turns out to? 4200. And what about the second one? 800 plus 950 plus 1150 plus 1800 plus 1250. What is the amount, friends? 5950. So whether the amount is receivable or payable? Payable. How much is payable, beta? 5950 minus what is the receivable amount? 4,200. So how much is that? 1750 is payable. Do you all agree? All right. Now what do we do? Base date, the first date. Okay, let's see the date. Due date. Due date. First due date. 4th August. Be quick and tell me if it is correct or wrong. 22 August. 28/7. 9/9. 17/9. 13/7. 25/7. 14/8. भाई अबे क्या है, अभी से सुनने चालू हो गए तुम? मेरे जितने होकर सुनो की बात अलग है, थोड़ा तो जिंदगी जी लो अभी. हाँ, नेक्स्ट 1/9 and 12/9. Can I ask this intelligent class, how many of you could get this correct? This was wrong now. So how many of you got this wrong? So you need to tell me what are the mistakes so that we can understand and help you out. 9th September you took it as a 11th September. So 10th September is Sunday, sir. Sunday is a public holiday. You know when is the Sunday? Yes. So it is a public holiday. It is no emergency. So you have to take preceding date. You have to take 9th September. Yes. Anyone else?
I didn't add grace days in the last amount.
You did not add grace days in the last amount. Last date. You can do that provided you are Zawai Bapu of the examiner. Then you get that concession, and that too only once. Are you Zawai Bapu of him? No. So then better that you add 3 days of grace. Yes, Goody, what is the mistake? Yes. So you can also do it. जर बहू बनने वाली होगी तो कर दे, नहीं तो नहीं कर सकते. हाँ, और कोई? Anyone? हमें क्या बोलो यार, क्या सिली मिस्टेक कर रहे हैं? अच्छा सुनो, अभी मैं आज इसके ज़्यादा नहीं पढ़ा सकता यार, क्योंकि तुम मिस्टेक पर मिस्टेक कर रहे हो. I'll give you a few questions as an homework. You need to try it at home. Build up your confidence, because I don't have anything else to teach. I have to get you people doing the practice only. So let's deal this question. So now beta ji, can you please tell me the product is 8,800. Please check those who have done it. 8,800. ऐसे गाना नहीं बजाने में डांस करने लग जाता पागल. वो जैसा मालूम है ना, वो बजाते तो सांप बाहर आता है, वैसे गाना बजते में नाचने लगता है. 30,000 is right. And then what is the next? 15,000. 72,500. 52,800. What about the next? 11,400. 36,800. 90,000. And 76,250. If you see carefully, now in this question, the base date is not common. Right? So base date you assume at which is the lowest, and the lowest date happened to be what? 13/7. Say yes. Any query so far? बोल क्या क्वेरी है? उस सुस्त मुर्गी को पूछ. चश्मा, चश्मा और पीछे चश्मा, थर्ड चश्मा. यस, नो क्वेरी. All right. So can I not say that the answer is 2nd August 2020? Yes. All right. Good. So now I'll give you some question as an homework, and please trust me, I'm going to check those homeworks tomorrow again. In a way that we are going to solve it. But today I am not interested in solving any more questions because कितने mistakes कर रहे तुम? अच्छा, is there anything which is left out from my side to teach you? You already know emergency holiday, you have to take the next day. Where you are flunking, I'll tell you, or where you are creating a problem, I'll tell you. So when you are doing it in a stress on a timer, then you are creating a problem. So I want this 5 marks to be in your hand. This was asked 7 on 8 times. I want this 5 marks to be in your hand. Is that okay? And I want you all to perform well. So I'll give you a few questions as an homework. So the question number 21, did you solve it? 21 was asked in November 20. 21 was asked in November 20. You need to solve that. Then boys and girls, you are expected to solve question number 9. But before you solve question number 9, I would just like to tell you something in question number 9. 9th is very easy. Why it is easy, I'll tell you. Because in question number 9, there is no bills of exchange. So you don't have to calculate what? Due date. So they will directly give you the date, 6 Jan 2020. You will say purchases. Or we can say purchase by green from red. So I can say payable to red. Do you understand the heading? Payable to date. So you don't have to calculate due date here. You already know the amount. Say yes. You already know the date and you should directly start calculating from that point. So you know the due date, you will write down the amount and you will do it. So what is the next question which is homework? 9th. Will you be able to do it?
Yes.
After 9th. Same question, question number 7. Question number 7. So I have given you today which all question is homework? 7. 9. And you said? 21. Can I give you a little? Yes. I'm not asking you. No, I won't give. I should give or I should not? No, I'm not giving. Okay. Any which ways, we are gonna stretch this topic tomorrow because we have to check the homeworks. So we can do it. So listen to me carefully. I'll be very slow unless and until you are ready to take off. Right now, you are still slow. You are still worried. You are still in your cocoon. You know, you're getting scared of doing many things. You know, you don't know how to increase the speed and all. So I'm saying that whenever I'm giving an homework, that would be the last thing you should do on this earth when you're doing CA, not doing the homework. Because you're not going to improve or increase your speed in case you're not practicing. So please practice it at home. And how are you going to practice it? On the timer. Is that okay? Tomorrow when we meet, we'll be starting with a new topic called as account current. Okay? Science background student, don't miss tomorrow's lecture, else you won't understand. And I promise you on that. हाँ ठीक है, प्यार से बाय बाय बोलो. भाई अगर सही नहीं हुआ तो भी नेम थोड़ी ना चेंज करेगा. सर अब ठीक है नाम यश. तुमने बॉयफ्रेंड नाम कैसे रख दिया बे तेरा? कितना गंदा लिखा मालूम. चलो प्यार से बाय बाय बोलो. बाय बाय. गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल. टेक केयर एंड विल बी मीटिंग अप टुमारो अगेन. ओके बाय बाय. तुम घर कहाँ जा रहे हो? छुट्टी होगी? ब्रेक.